stop it was hanging a unit of platelets. And platelets, by the way, I learned, don't look like blood. They're not red. And couldn't wait to get that unit of platelets hanging, and I applied pressure. I was probably holding pressure on him for an hour easily, waiting for the platelets to get into his body. And once they got into his body, then they basically helped the clotting. But then you lose all that blood. I knew next what was going to come. His hemoglobin count was going to go down because he lost so much blood, and we're going to need red blood cells. And from a clotting standpoint, we also use something called fresh frozen plasma. And when you're sitting in the hospital at 3 in the morning, worrying about whether your son is going to live or die, it was very, very comforting to know that there was a dependable source of blood. I'm in the Lifesaver program, so I give a lot of blood. And honestly, I never really thought that I was saving a life. I never thought that much about it. I knew it was a good thing to do, and it hurts a little bit, and you put up with it. You are absolutely saving a life, and you're making someone's life more comfortable as you're putting that blood into them. It was, you know, nobody, I haven't met too many people that like needles and like having that needle put in, but you know, I would tell you to tell your friends, tell your parents, your family, if you can put up with a little burning for about 2 or 3 seconds and maybe a little bit of lightheadedness, you can save a life. Would you do that for your little brother or sister? Would you want me to do that for you if your life was hanging in the balance? Of course you would. And to know also that it was a clean, dependable source of blood. I had everything to worry about. We had every possible body system impacted by the sepsis and the leukemia. But to know that the blood that Andrew was receiving was good, clean blood, you know, it was one less thing for me to worry about. For those of you that work for the blood bank, the reason I came down, I visited the blood bank about 2 weeks after Andrew passed away, because I want you all to know how valuable you are in what you do. You may not see people like me very often, but you do life-saving work just like the people at the hospital, the doctors and the nurses. Andrew was and will always be a hero to me, but so are you, whether you're donors, people that work at the blood bank, people that go out into the schools and encourage people to give blood. You are heroes as well, because believe me, from a family member at a hospital, we appreciate it very much. I just want to say a couple of things to the high school students in the room also about what Andrew taught us, both in his life before he went into the hospital and afterwards. He taught us to appreciate the little things in life and keep your life in perspective. You have a lot of things going on, and you probably worry about grades, and you fight with your siblings and your parents and everything. Trust me, keep your life in perspective. You know, get over the beef that you might have with your brother, your sister, you're upset about a curfew or whatever. It's not that important. You know, make time for your family. I know you're busy. You know, watch a game with your parents. You know, go shoot hoops with them. Do something. Andrew did that a lot for me. And that's all I have right now as a memory. He would say, "Dad, you want to have a catch?" So I thought he was getting ready for, you know, preseason for baseball. I'd go out with him and he'd say, "Well, what do you want to have a catch with?" And I knew it was just, he just wanted to do something with me. He was giving me that gift. And if you carve out some time for your family, I promise you, they will appreciate, your parents will appreciate it now, and you will be so thankful you did this 5 years from now. And I know things aren't always perfect between you and your parents right now. And I say to the parents, you better carve out time for your kids too, because before you know it, they're gone. You have to carve out that time. That is all I have. You can have a catch with your parents. You can have a talk with your parents. I can't have that with my son anymore. And I miss that tremendously. And finally, I want to give you one other challenge. When you put your head on the pillow tonight to go to sleep, for adults and the high school students here, did you make the world a better place today? Did you change someone's life? I don't mean you had to cure cancer or come up with 5,000 units of blood, but did you make the world a better place? Did you stop a kid who was picking on another kid? Did you help somebody out? Did you smile at someone? Did you make their life a little bit better today? Were you the best person you can be? And the only person that you have to answer that to is yourself. And if you're not happy with that answer, God willing, you will have tomorrow. But I don't want to scare you, but the honest truth is you don't know if you're going to have tomorrow. My son was the healthy. If I had my son in this room right now, he would look as healthy as anybody in this room, probably healthier. He was an absolute physical specimen. I mean, he worked out all the time. And he was gone really quickly. Have you done everything you want to do? And I pray that you will have many tomorrows. But it's up to you what you're going to make of that. Make each day count. As our shirts now say, they used to say be positive and pray for Andrew. And now they say be positive and live like Andrew. Please keep that in mind. Be positive, live like Andrew, and remember how valuable what you are doing for the blood bank is to the families like me and all those families that are over at AI, Christian, and everywhere. So thank you very much. God bless you.